Welcome back to the channel. Glad you're back. Let's go ahead and jump in with each other, Taurus, and see what is going to be taking place for you, what's going to be happening for you here during this transit here of Uranus sextiling Neptune. Okay, it's supposed to be a very rare and beautiful transit that's going to be happening here for the collective. So we'll see what your energy looks like. This energy, this orbit will be around with us for the next 3 to 4 years ahead. Okay, so we'll see what you guys are working with, what Spirit wants you to draw your attention to here. Okay, Spirit, what message do you have here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign? Hope all you guys are doing well out there, taking care of yourself, Taurus. If you're not, hopefully I have a message here that you need to hear. All right, let's see what this is. What is this? All right. That's crazy. What message is here for Taurus, Spirit? Got quite a few cards coming up for you here. I think I'm going to do it like this. This is how we're going to do it. Let me situate your cards here. There we go. I feel like that's the way it needs to be. And I'll show you why. Alright. Taurus, you're starting off with this card that says mistaken identity. Doppelganger or something. And then it says blindness to the signs. You have quite a few cards coming out. So we're going to group them together how Spirit wants me to. This card here, blindness to the signs, missing signs from the universe that are trying to point you towards success. And I see success on the table for you here, okay? Spirit is telling you to pay attention here towards to the signs. Slow down and exercise all your senses and actively engage with the world around you to notice the signs and synchronicities from the universe that are leading you in the right direction. Mistaken identity. What does this got to do with anything? Both of these cards, okay? I had to group them together. Let's see exactly what this energy is. Oh, maybe you're seeing yourself in one way, and this is the way that you need to see yourself. This is how I'm bringing this out here. I don't feel like this has anything to do with anyone else. In regards to mistaken identity, this Queen of Pentacles is letting me know that you need to see yourself as the Queen of Pentacles energy coming in here over the next few years here, because the Queen of Pentacles is very sensible, has a very strong business sense or good business sense here, and it's very welcoming, maybe of new energy, of new opportunities. You can see that the Queen is intently focused on that pentacle and not the rabbit that is right here. It's kind of dark, but the rabbit is right there. She's not looking at that damn rabbit. She's looking at that pentacle. Okay, so I feel like they're saying maybe there's blindness to the signs of, yeah, the universe pointing you towards some type of success in your life. They're saying slow down and notice the signs and synchronicities from the universe that are leading you in the right direction here. So don't be, it kind of feels like the mistaken identity is like you're trying to take on an identity here in this world. We all have our avatars and our beliefs of who we should be, what we should be doing, but some of you guys don't feel natural in a position. This is what I'm feeling here with this mistaken identity. It's you, okay? Some of you guys are trying to fit into a square and you're a circle. That's what I'm feeling here. Like you're trying to fit yourself in a box, but you are vibrant. You're vibrant, magnetic energy here that cannot be capsulated. That's what Spirit is letting me know right now here. So yeah, missing the signs from the universe that are trying to point you towards success here. You guys have to stop trying to fit into something here. Spirit is saying here, Taurus, that you're meant to fulfill your divine contract here in this lifetime. All right. And the reason possibly you keep going through this 10 of Swords type of energy, which this is ending. When we get to tens, it means that we're ending something. We're coming to an end of something, maybe challenges, maybe disappointments, heartbreak, things of that sort here. This sense of failure, bitterness, or exhaustion, or feeling like we're at a dead end. Okay, we hit a glass ceiling, or we have people in our lives that have betrayed us, or we feel betrayed in some way. This is the end of this energy here. But maybe it's who you're mingling with. Okay, people, places, and maybe even things that you're mixing your energy with here that is no longer suited for you. Okay, because you're not going to have that energy with the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is so focused. And that's why it's an earth energy. Okay, tap into this. Your earth energy. All right. So focus on the divine contract. All right. That I feel like even though you're focused, you have this sixth sense. You have this intuition here. And that's exactly what's going to be happening over the next 3 to 4 years with Uranus sextiling Neptune. There is going to be heightened psychic abilities happening here and intuitive gifts being born. A lot of people will be incarnating and activating into their soul mission. And that's what Spirit is letting you know. A lot of you guys, you're not going to be, in the next 3 to 4 years, you're not going to be who you are right now. Your position is changing in the world. Your title is changing. Your mind is changing. Your vibe is changing here, Taurus. And Spirit is saying you are stepping into this position where you're going to be victorious. Okay, it says victory. Maybe over challenges, maybe over petty relationships, petty people here. Okay. Even you feeling like you aren't going to be or cannot be successful, or you're not exactly where you want to be here, Taurus, that's going to all change. But first it needs to develop within you, because with this victory card, you have this scarcity mindset card. Let me tell you, I'm going to do a video about this on the other channel. I'm going to switch some things up, because that's just the Pisces vibe in me, to switch things up. It's good and bad sometimes, okay? But there's a lot of scarcity mindsets that's happening here. Maybe we've been conditioned that way, to have this fear of losing or not being able to obtain or be victorious here in our life, or to champion through hard times, work through the trials and tribulations, and to like really not have this mindset that we don't have to have this mindset that we what am I trying to say here, Spirit? That we can overcome difficulties here. Scarcity mindset. I'm gonna let y'all know when I drop that video here. Okay, scarcity mindset. Let's read it. It says a scarcity mindset makes it difficult to get here. Okay, to have a victory. To have your victory, to have your payday, to have your big break. It makes it difficult to move forward and achieve goals. Focus on abundance, just like that Queen of Pentacles energy that I was talking about. Focus on abundance. The rabbit is you going down a rabbit hole, you being spent in multiple directions, being sent over here, sent over there, due to things maybe that we see on the internet, maybe personal relationships in our lives, takes our focus away from the bigger picture, our divine contract. And that may be something that's happening for you right now, and you're feeling like, why does it feel like my life is a spiral? Okay, why am I going through this? Okay, it's time to break free. It's time to let loose. It's time to let go. Okay, it says you may be experiencing a painful ending or loss, which I see that on the table too. But this marks the beginning of a new cycle of growth and transformation. I need you to check in. If you checked in to this energy, write that down. I'm checked in. Okay? I'm golden. I'm checked in, all right? Because this divine contract is meant to happen right now, okay? So we need to fix the way that we're thinking. We need to fix the way that our mind is working here. It says focus on abundance. Practice feeling grateful right now. Okay, practice that. I'm grateful for this desk. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for my sight. I'm grateful for the job that I have. I know I'm going to get things moving in the right direction to reach some goal or to accomplish some goal that I have, some desire that I have. I'm grateful for the home I live in. I'm grateful for the clothes that I have. I'm grateful that I'm breathing. I'm grateful that for the food on my table. Those are the things that we need to allow the universe to know that we're grateful for. Gratitude is very important, especially when you're trying to manifest. You understand? Okay, so this puts you in a more positive state of mind that will allow you to see more opportunities that are around you, and you will be victorious, promise. Let's go ahead and take a look at this energy here, the victory and the mindset energy, and see where your energy is, okay? Yeah, I told you, you're in this stage. Now, if you see, anytime the Hierophant card comes up, it talks about stages. You can see the different stages on his crown, 3 stages, and then on his staff, he has 3 stages right there. If you can actually see those 3 little notches. The first notch is initiation. The second tier on the crown or the staff is apprenticeship. And the third is mastery. A lot of you guys are stepping into this position here, maybe of apprenticeship or mastery. Some of you guys, initiation here. Maybe you're going to be learning something new. Only you can tell me what stage you're at, okay? Are you in the initiation stage? Are you initiating something? Are you stepping into something? Is it something new? Okay? Do you have a scarcity mindset, like I can't make something happen? No. Change that and think in terms of abundance. Are you in the apprentice stage? You're learning. You're actively learning, okay? You're gaining sacred keys of knowledge. For real, okay? Because that's what this Uranus sextile and Neptune is all about as well. Knowledge through the heart and soul. And that's why you have the Hierophant card coming up. Or are you at the mastery stage here, okay? The Hierophant is activated or associated with the throat chakra. So also they're saying here, how you speak over your life is very important, okay? And who you speak to, who you talk to is very important here as well. Who you associate with, who you're learning from, because a Hierophant card is also about knowledge, gaining knowledge here as well. All right? So you guys have Saturn return that is showing up for you. It says paying your dues. This is your wake-up call. Time to grow. Okay, it's time to grow. So some of you guys are in the initiation stage, or you are in the apprentice stage. They're telling you to clear the past, because Saturn return is about past, okay? Past energy. This says, excuse me, y'all, facing the truth, aging, and strip down. Strip down what's no longer needed. Why do you need to do this? Because the 4 of Wands is coming up for you here. You can see the people in the background, they're celebrating something, okay? If you guys are seeing angel number 1111, the 4 wands that's sitting there is an angel number. It is 1111 here. So you guys may you may be getting signs, symbols, and synchronicities here. And that's why they're saying here to pay attention to the signs. Blindness to the signs here to get you where? On top, where you need to be focused, aligned to receive, okay? Because you're meant to fulfill some divine contract. Don't be fooled, okay, about what other people are saying around you. Everyone, oh man, I really got to dig into that other channel, because I see it too. I get in my phone, dang, I'm scrolling. It's doomsday all over the news, all over the internet. Do we want to see that and internalize it? Or do we want to see it and then make our own path, create our own path, create our own reality? And that's where I need everybody to be right now, creating this reality of victory for yourself here, Taurus. That's why I get on here and talk like this, because we don't have to be down. You don't have to be down, period, here, okay? Celebrations will come. Harmony will come in your life here. It requires you to expand, to grow, and to clear the past, all right? You are going to be experiencing here very soon a time of joy and abundance, and you will be surrounded by supportive friends or families or colleagues or people that really want to see you win. Because I feel here, Taurus, you guys have dealt with enough loss. And that's the card I saw here with the Ten of Swords showing up for you. Maybe you have experienced some losses here. Maybe you're experiencing something right now that's very challenging, very difficult here, okay? But this card is being clarified by the outdated ways card. So they're saying that times are changing. We're in this new era. I feel like it's a very good opportunity here to reanimate yourself. That's what this transit is about as well. The soul animating the mind. Animating the mind. So you have this amazing opportunity to change your identity. Maybe you mistaken your own identity to be one thing. Maybe you set your life up to be one way, but the times have changed here. And we're going to read this and I'm going to tell you why. Okay, it says outdated ways. Traditional thinking or old ways of doing business is no longer working. That's why you have the Hierophant card as well. It's not in the reverse position because the cards are not in reverse. So intuitively, I'm telling you that this Hierophant card is in reverse. Maybe you guys are not meant to keep the old ways around. Maybe you are not meant to. It's the past. That's what Saturn in return is, the past. Clearing the past. And you're finding new ways to be victorious here. Okay? Finding new ways to use your spiritual gifts and talents or earthly abilities here to bring in prosperity, ability of creating the life that you want and the joy and the happiness and stability that you want here. Okay, we have to check out of the outdated ways. So traditional thinking or old ways of doing business is no longer working. It tells you here, Taurus, to modernize yourself. We got to check in because this Uranus and Neptune is about new technologies, inventions, science. And it can be put into helpful ways to help you be creative, okay? For you to monetize yourself. That's something I'm feeling as well, okay? And also help humanity and those suffering here. Okay, giving to those that need your help. Maybe you have a great idea. Maybe the signs that are coming in is actually going to help you not only help yourself, but also help others in the world as well. So it's saying here, it's vital to keep in tune with the modern era to stay ahead of the curve, or else you risk being left behind as everything continues to change. They're saying here, Taurus, to reevaluate your goals, okay? You also have this card that is talking about doing it the hard way. Ooh, you don't have to do it alone, baby. Doing things the hard way instead of trying to find an easier way. Time to work smarter. Okay? Maybe AI, technology. You know, people thought they were going to be doing one job and they're finding out they have to learn new skills to do new jobs here, okay? Everything is switching to something digital, something computerized here, all right? And you may have this new genius impulse to switch over. A lot of us are, okay? So you guys may be doing something different. They're saying take action. You got Mars clarifying this, do it the hard way here. They're like, you don't have to do it the hard way here. 1, 2, 3, knockout. All right, this is about you guys fighting back, using your power, your strength here to create something different. You also have the Moon card showing up here, so it's about your feelings, your mood, your intuition. Something that I read here before I got on this reading here. What did it say? It was a meme that I looked at that made me think of this Moon card showing up. I actually took a picture of it myself because I have an issue with this. It tells you to what? This is Mindset Mastery. I'm going to turn it around and show it to you. Okay? It says Stick to the plan, not your mood. That's exactly what I feel you should be doing right now. Sticking to the plan, not your mood here. And because we have a lot of things going on in the world, our moods could really sway how we're working, how we're processing, how we're getting through the day here, okay? There's no more suffering any losses. We're going to take control over our habits, our instincts here, our feelings, our mood, and work smarter, okay? The soul is calling you to do this. That's what I feel at this time. You're going to change your entire bloodline and lineage here with the moon energy actively, not in an angry way, even though that's what Mars is, but in a more controlled fashion, more grounded fashion here, and more conscious and focused fashion here, okay? So I'm going to give you a meditation here. We're going to go ahead and go into this meditation. I'll see you in there, okay? Sit in a relaxed position, closing your eyes softly. Let your breath deepen. Imagine yourself floating in a calm midnight sky, surrounded by silver stars. Below you lies a vast tapestry, threads weaving together everything you've dreamed of. Financial security, new opportunities, freedom, peace. Though you can't touch it yet, you feel its presence forming. Each thread moves at the perfect pace, aligning people, timing, and circumstances behind the scenes. Taurus, I want you to allow yourself to relax into that knowing. There's no need to rush or push. When trust enters the body, everything begins to soften. Your shoulders drop, your breathing steadies, your thoughts slow down. You realize your abundance is not only guaranteed, but already unfolding. Let a peaceful smile form as you release the need to control how or when it arrives. Just like the stars above, some things must ripen in their own cycles. As you float gently, allow faith to settle deep inside your core. Faith tells the universe that you are ready, even before physical proof arrives. Trust magnetizes what anxiety repels. Breathe that truth into your chest. Feel it expand into your arms, your legs, and spine. Hold yourself calmly and trust until your whole body believes you are safe to receive what is yours, exactly when it is meant to come. I want you to repeat this affirmation with me. I trust the timing of my life. Everything I deserve is already aligning for me. My abundance arrives right on time. Now press both hands over your heart as you inhale and whisper inside yourself, I surrender to perfect timing. Open your eyes when you feel ready, bringing that quiet confidence into every moment.